Hi guys. If I remember correctly, for the energies of December, you were kind of a little bit anxious about a possible reunion or meeting that it was going to take place, and you were really working hard in the way to present yourself to, let's say, quote unquote, society, family, etc. Because you have been outside of this social life for a while. So here what I see, because I believe it's related, these mid-month energies, it seems like you have achieved something that it gives you pride. You feel very, very happy about this. And it could be some kind of training certification. You finish and you are now learning new skills, and it's going to be working towards the foundations, financial foundation that you longing for so long. And for these cards, the main thing going on is the World, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. The three of them upright. But underneath this, that is what we see. Underneath this, we have two cards. That is the Sky Kitten that is reversed. That is like saying the Page of Swords, and the Five of Fire. The Five of Fire is the Five of Wands, and is upright. So for me, it's kind of whatever the situation you are right now. You have some kind of disagreement with others. They are the same like you, like they are maybe another apprentices or maybe co-workers, people similar level of you, and maybe they are acting fully. You are kind of reacting. You don't get it. It's like you are getting frustrated because of them, and I understand, but you had to take it easy, okay? And here what we have is what surrounds you, and we have the Ace of Wands reverse and the Six of Swords reverse. Those two cards, they have for me an overwhelming message, like the opportunity you're looking for is not going to be in the place you are. You have to move forward. You have to move away. I know that to see and to grasp that opportunity. Nobody's prophet in his own land, and that is what reminds me. These two cards. So that is a straightforward message. And here we have the Sun and the King of Wands. The King of Wands is reversed and the Sun is upright. I believe this is your enthusiasm, because you are kind of seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You are happy, energetic, and free spirit, because maybe you're working, maybe because you're back to society. But what I see here is that someone could be manipulating you, someone who maybe is your present or your current boss. I don't think it's going to be for too long, honestly, because you're going to see his real colors. And it seems like this person is not a leader anymore. And once you realize that you are losing the respect for him, you are going to get detached. I believe this person is quite unpredictable. He doesn't have a good way of measure risks, and that is going to be a problem to be around. And what is continues is like, says the Eight of Swords, Children of Benjamin, and the Two of Cups, love. For me, that is a clear message telling you that whatever you want is outside your comfort zone. You have to stop that self-pity philosophy. Pull me. I wish, but I can't because blah blah blah. It's not the case. And here seems like you know what you have to do. So it seems to me the message is telling you outside your comfort zone, in another place, in another, maybe literally in another city, in another expertise, in another field, in another company, you're going to have your real match, the perfect association that you're looking for. Well, let's try to wrap everything with the bottom of the decks. And here, remember what we said. We have someone who maybe a long time ago was a leader, someone very respectful, very well respected in his community, but it's not anymore. It cannot be trusted, and is good to keep some distance because, again, he is not leading correctly. Although you are very enthusiastic, and I can see it, looks everything very positive to you. Here we have the Knight of Cups as in reverse, and it's kind of confirming for me, a confirmation that this person, there is not a commitment. This situation is not a long term. It's not a long term thing. You are going to realize, maybe you're going to see that that person has been using you, or maybe that person has a hidden agenda. Sooner or later is going to, you are going to break up with him or with her, whoever boss you have. And here we have the Ace of Wands and the Six of Swords. We're talking that is a direct message that is not in the place you are where you're going to find the opportunity. And guys, I'm sorry, but it's quite spooky. We have again the Knight of Cups, but this time it's upright. What to me is another confirmation that what we are saying is right. It's going to be in another place, not where you are. Getting out of this place where you're going to find maybe an offer. Some kind of offer comes to you in order to move forward and find your opportunity. And let's keep going, because we said that you are having disagreement with maybe co-workers, maybe friends, maybe someone who is in your same level as a persona, but that you cannot kind of stand them, they irritate you. And here we have this Sky Tom that is upright, and that is kind of saying the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords are very sharp people. They get what they want. The problem is that sometimes they don't care who is in the middle, and they become aggressive. I would take this as a warning. Okay, I understand that they are pissing you off, perhaps, but you are learning, and among the things you have to learn is how to communicate. And don't react, okay, if they frustrate you. It's time for you to learn how to say things. There are skills that you are developing now, and perhaps the way you communicate, it has to be one of those. You are going to get more mature. It's not so much what you say, but the way you say things, okay? Let's keep going, because again, you have a very satisfactory stage finish here, because this is a card that is talking about being proud, be successful, finishing with laurels. So only the good ones have done that. It's kind of a reward or work well done. And it seems to me something that you have learned and applying here in your daily basis to get the money you want. And what we have here in the bottom of the deck is the Emperor. The Emperor could be you, or the general energy of you, like looking for structure, order, following a discipline, working on your foundations, but also could be someone that is going to get you as his disciple, is going to be your mentor, and is going to guide you in these new skills. Because the emperor has that kind of profile of a father, of a protector, of a provider. So both things can be here, but only when the student, when the apprentice is ready, is when the mentor is going to appear. Meanwhile, you have to be selective with your companies, and this one is not a good one, just saying. But let's keep going, because here we have what we said, the children of Benjamin, the Eight of Swords. You have to get out of your territory in order to get what you want. And there is when you're going to have your match. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Deniers, and is the Queen of Shiva. The Queen of Deniers is all about provision, is all about taking care of her and the others in the family, in the group. Is a great provider, is pragmatic, is intelligent, is a great businesswoman, if it was the case. And it could be, again, it's man or woman. We are in a general reading. But she, when we say the Queen of Shiva, the Queen of Shiva was very, very interested and paid tons of money to get to the King Solomon and learn about him and his wisdom. It's very related, learning the mentor. And the fact that she traveled, you are traveling, you're going to travel, seems to me that you're going to be traveling to another place where you're going to find your opportunity. Honestly, is what I think, Virgo. And it sounds quite great, in my opinion. But let's see what it says here, the runes. We have Tyr and we have Menats. Two things. You're going to really have good, I would say you will be successful and you get into a competition, okay? And you're going to be very motivated and very focused on what you want. Money is going to be, it is going to increase, let's say that. With it, your willpower. But here for me, I would take this as a warning. Follow the good advice that you can find and watch out about your pride. Please try to remain modest. Some people, if you arrive to a new place in a very bold way, not everybody is going to be happy of that, okay? So you have to expect to start doing things by yourself, and then the help will come to you. But just please remain modest until the opportunity comes. And don't be your worst enemy. Watch out the way you talk, the way you communicate. You have to try to learn your skill of communication, not just work, but communication towards others, because we are all interconnected. Okay, man is not an island, and you have to understand that. And please don't react in base of others people comments, actions. Is not the way. Think twice before you speak. And I believe, again, you are moving to another place where you're going to get the opportunity. It could be another company, could be another city, could be another field, but you're learning and get and focus on your preparation. And the mentor will come to you. Will come to you once you are ready.